Hello everyone. Back again with English Theater. Today, I have brought a 2005 romantic drama film, named Prime. Before we get into the storyline, don't forget to like and subscribe, to get more movie recaps like this, and have a great day. In the beginning of the movie, we see a woman named Rafi, who is 40 years old, met her psychologist and informed her that she got divorced just now. Actually, Rafi have some mental issues because of her ex-husband, so she regularly having session with her doctor. And doctor told her that you are recovered from your married life, and now you are free to live your life happily. Few days later, we see that Rafi was in theater with her friend. At that time we see a man named David, who is about to get inside the theater. Rafi's friend knows David, so she introduced Rafi to David. David fall in love with Rafi at his first sight, so later David try his best and get Rafi's phone number. When he called her to talk, she also happy by hearing him. So he immediately asked her for the dinner, where Rafi also accept his request. Next day Rafi and David have their dinner by sharing their life stories. Later on, Rafi asked David that how much old he was. He told her he was 20 years old. Rafi was shocked by hearing this, and she told him that she was 40 years old. But David replied her that age is nothing, and it's just a number. And later they get into intimate. In the next scene we see Rafi told her doctor about the last night conversation with David. And she also told her doctor that she was double the age of David. But her doctor told her that to not mind about his age, just enjoy your new life. By hearing her doctor, Rafi just felt happy. Later we see David, who lived in his grandparents' home, gone to meet his mother, who is the psychologist. And she was the one who giving treatment for Rafi. David, without knowing about Rafi's session with his mother, he told about his love to his mom. But he hides her age, and instead he told that his lover was 25-year-old. Because David's mom was a strict one. She told him that your girlfriend was 5 years elder than you, and she was not our religion, so she was not ready to accept his relationship. But David's mom still don't know that David's lover was her client, Rafi. Next day Rafi meet David, and they both get into intimate. Later, Rafi met her doctor, and told about everything what else happened today. And then she told her doctor that she was not comfortable to do sex with 20-year-old boy. Then doctor, who is David's mom, started think about David. She guessed that her son's girlfriend was Rafi. So she asked Rafi about her boyfriend's address. And the address which Rafi shared was matched to David's grandparent address. Now, David's mom confirmed that David and Rafi loving each other, and David told her lie about Rafi's age. In the next day, David's mom shared about Rafi to her friend. Her friend told her to continue treatment with Rafi, because they are dating for their physical needs only, so later they will break up with each other. And we see David and Rafi was often met and get into intimate. David have interest to do painting. One day he shown his painting to Rafi. It seems she loved his painting very much. One day, Rafi met her doctor and told her about everything what is going on between David and her. She also told her about their intimates, and this makes the doctor to get too much angry on Rafi, but she can't show it to Rafi. After few days, when David was in Rafi's house, she asked him that she want to meet his mom. David told her, you can't meet my mom, and she never accept our love, because of your age and religion. One day, David went to Rafi's office. There he was impressed by one model and started flirt with her. By seeing this Rafi felt jealous, and she warned David for his behavior. After some days, David and Rafi, with their friends gone for a vacation, and they both started enjoyed the trip and get intimate. Later Rafi's friends told her to stop loving David, because he was too much younger than her. But Rafi told them that they are in deep love, and they both will get married soon. After some days, we see David, without going for job he stayed in Rafi's home for longer, which Rafi don't like. She shared about this to her doctor, and she also scolded David to her. This makes doctor to become angry, because David was her son. So she told Rafi to stop loving David, and she also told her that she only David's mom. This makes Rafi shocked. Later in Rafi's home, Rafi told about her treatment with David's mom, and she also told him that your mom know everything about us, so she asked me to stop loving you. After hearing this all, David called his mom and scolded her. After some days, Rafi feels that what she doing with younger man was not good, so she wanted to stop this all with David. Later she called David and told him about her idea, which he also understood, and they both mutually separated at that moment. Later, jobless David sold his painting at good price. Meanwhile, Rafi started date with another man. One day, when David went to pub, he saw the model, with whom he flirted in Rafi's office. They both talked for a while, later they get into intimate. One day, when David was in mall, he saw Rafi accidentally. They both want to talk to each other at that moment, and after long days having conversation, they both get their physical needs too, with full of passionate love. After few days, David convinced his mom anyway, and took Rafi's to his home. Rafi was welcomed warmly by his mom, which makes her happy. One day, Rafi came to know that David get intimate with her model, which make her angry, and she asked about this to David. David told her that it happened without knowing himself when he was in drunk, and he asked her apology anyway. Rafi forgive him, and they both want to do it again. Later after this all, David asked Rafi that he want baby from her. But Rafi didn't accept this, because she feel at this age difference to get baby was not good idea, so she asked him better to be in love forever without having a baby. Long story short, Rafi don't like to spoil David life anymore, because he was too younger than her. So they both talked each other and separated. After some days, when David and his friend leaves from restaurant, his friend told David that he left his cap inside the restaurant. So when David returned restaurant to get the cap, he saw Rafi inside with her family. It seems she got married, and she was happy with her family. After seeing her, David suddenly get outside the restaurant, and started thinking about the beautiful days, which he spends with Rafi. He wanted to take a look at her again, but when he saw her through the window, Rafi saw him. She gets into happy tears, by seeing David, after long years. And the movie ends here. If you like the story, then do watch the full film. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Kindly like the video, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell, so you don't miss any of my new videos. See you on the next video.